Let's go.
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger. Ready to move out.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of Basement Boy Banter. Basement Boy Banter episode, let me think about it, 65. Coming at you. Purple Cup in full effect. Shout out to the Vikings, 3-0. V-I-K-I-N-G-S. Skol Vikings. Right? No?
No.
Whatever.
I support the rest of our fans who aren't Viking fans. You're just turning away.
You know, you're just
demographic.
lucky I'm still not in purple shorts with a Vikings t-shirt and a Vikings jersey on, all right? I'm just going to say that. You're welcome.
Okay, so I have an honest question for you here.
Oh, okay.
What's the point in wearing a Vikings shirt if you have a Vikings jersey on over it?
Right?
You can't see the shirt.
This is true. But it's important to have all purple on.
Were you wearing purple underwear?
No, actually
invalidated.
for the second week in the row, I wore the same colored underwear as the opposing team.
Okay,
Because they can eat my ass.
Okay, were your socks purple?
No, they're black.
Okay, so point invalidated a second time, even with your witty retort.
the purple shirt underneath the purple, because I always am wearing a Vikings shirt underneath my Vikings jersey.
You can also see your socks. So,
Not if I have shoes on.
Okay, but you can still see
I have purple shorts. You can't see my underwear.
right, but you can see your socks even with your shoes on.
Right. I don't have purple socks.
Okay.
If I had Viking socks, I'd wear. Okay, listen.
It would have been cheaper to buy purple socks than probably your purple shirt.
Well, my mom gave me that shirt for Christmas.
Okay, then your jersey.
Also a gift.
They could have given you a gift of purple socks.
They could have, but I much rather them buy me the more expensive things because I could buy purple socks anytime. We've gotten way off topic. People are literally like, what the fuck am I watching at this point? Mm-hmm. Sorry, everybody. Basement Boy Banner.
Nerd news.
Yeah, we talk about nerd stuff when Thor's not, Purple Cup in full effect talking Vikings.
See, even your cup's purple. Mm-hmm. But somehow,
it is.
The socks don't matter.
It is. I don't like feet. I just, as long as, socks don't matter. No one's looking at my feet. They shouldn't be. Don't look at my feet. Nobody. Honestly. That's gross. Feet are gross. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm gonna say. Feet are disgusting. If you agree with me, you're a smart person. If not, you're weird. Or you have a foot fetish, which, I don't judge, but you're disgusting. And you gross me out. Let's keep it short and sweet, because we're off to a great fucking start at this point.
Yep.
I mean, this is... If you've watched our episodes before, this is not how it goes ever. We're super professional and, shit like that. No, we're not. This is pretty much the exact same shit that happens every time that we get on these mics. So neither one of us watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Because we're not good nerds. We're like, when we want to be nerds. Or if he's not playing Dungeons & Dragons or Pokemon Go. And if I'm not watching,
I'm a good nerd.
And if I'm not watching wrestling,
or football,
or working out,
right? Doing yoga biceps.
What up?
But that's my point. I'm doing nerd stuff at least.
But we watch stuff like, and we've prefaced this before. We're not good with TV, movies. We get the movies. We even animated shit. Oh, we're all over that. Like we're all over that. Oh. I don't want to talk about, please no one mention the 30th anniversary of the Transformers things. That's a sore subject with me. I know on the last episode I said I was going to be picking that up. Let's just say that things went awry and that didn't happen and I'm pissed off about it. So, sidebar, back to what we were talking about. Ghost Rider, me and you not being good with TV shows.
I did see a picture of him.
I saw a video of like him turning into Ghost Rider.
How was it?
It looked cool. I'm fine with it. Okay, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I hated season 1. I got into season 2. Like most things, I forgot about. And then I've just left. I've seen like a couple episodes here and there spotty because I used to record it on DVR, but then I gave up doing that because of how bad I am at watching them. Mm-hmm. So I just fill up DVR space. Plus, when I moved, I had to clean off my DVR anyways, which I think had all of season 3, which is now on Netflix, so I could watch all of season 3. And I'm sure season 4 is on Hulu, which I also have, so I could watch it that way if I really wanted to. I mean, there are ways to get this shit done. If I like so, and here's the fucked up part. Is at certain parts of the week, I was like, I should really go on Hulu and watch that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for the Ghost Rider thing, because if we do an episode, I want to be able to talk about it. And then I just watch, WCW wrestling from 1997, and pretty much, yeah.
Well, he wanted to make sure he could cover it.
Yeah, exactly. So, on point. But yeah, we're cool with it. Hopefully it gets better. They're talking about bringing Punisher in. I don't know. I'm curious to see where this goes.
Yeah, I mean, I won't judge till we.
I think I'm gonna have to watch the episode at some point. I almost feel like it's gonna be a necessity.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tell me if I should, people. Tell me if you watched it. Let me know. Power Rangers dropped some posters because if you're looking for Power Ranger news, you came to the right fucking place, and you're welcome. For that, by the way, yeah, you're welcome. I told you, Power Ranger news. So they dropped some posters. We looked at them. Mm-hmm. They were Power Rangers sitting on the shoulders or some parts of, what do they call them? Zords? Zods? Zords?
Don't get
Zords.
it wrong.
They call them fucking Zords. It's
My
Zords.
friend Dylan watches us and he'll kill you.
It's Zords. It's Zords. Yeah, because it's Zod is the... No.
I'm like 95% sure it's Zords.
No, it's Zords. I know the machines are called Zords, but what's the giant head that Bryan Cranston's playing? Isn't that Zod?
It's Zordon.
Zordon. Yep, Zord. Oh, there's Zords, Zordon. I see what you did there, Power Rangers. I see what you did there. So yeah, that happened. I
thought the pictures were super cool. I'm getting more and more into it.
Okay. Why did you think they were super cool? You didn't see anything. It was like a little piece of a Zord
with a guy sitting on it.
Guy
sitting on a giant robot. I really don't know where that's not cool.
Yeah, but I didn't get to see what the robot looks like.
I don't care.
It's just a
I don't
piece of
want to see it till I see the movie. The fact that it's so large.
You know
what's
what's sad
cool.
is we're gonna be there opening night for Power Rangers.
That's not
movie,
sad, dude. That's exciting.
And then shooting a review video right afterwards.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah, our lives are special. So that happened, and then probably the thing that blew my mind this week, actually half the reason I even wanted to do this video, was Ghost in the Shell dropped like 5 teasers. They were like 5-second teasers.
Yeah.
And then comicbook.com put them all together for like a 55-second video. There's like the Asian dude with the gun. There's like her walking into that room of bald monks all hooked up to like a machine or something like that. There's her with the gun in the hallway. There's her with that other chick and the only dialogue, and she's like, "What are you?" There's some other the Asian Japanese
that
dress
weird thing
walking in the hallway. It was weird. They were weird.
Every single
snippets.
one was really weird. But honestly, I got a really... It felt very anime.
Well, you got to feel for the tone, right? So, keep talking for a minute.
Okay. Well, I thought it felt very anime. Like, it was weird, but visually, I don't know.
You say it felt anime.
Yeah.
Well, maybe because it's based off this anime.
Well, of course, but...
Well, they might not know that it's based off an anime. So, and this is what I was actually getting at. Watching those actually made me, number one, want to watch Ghost in the Shell, because it's probably been 6+ years since I've seen it, and I'm not, how do I put this, in a state of mind that isn't in this realm of reality. Yeah, that makes sense. That's good, right? Good wordplay?
What the fuck
Perfect.
did you just say?
So, I like to watch it, now when I could remember it, because it made me wonder, like, is any of that from the movie, or not from the movie, but like, could I infer what parts, or like skit? I don't know, but it's got me, number one, very interested in the movie.
Okay.
And number two, I want to watch this again. I'd do an anime spotlight. So now here's another little interesting thing into the, inner workings of my mind, which I know we all love to go there. All week I've been thinking I should watch this, so if we do an episode, I could do a anime spotlight on the movie that we're going to talk about, the clips that came out on. But guess what I did? Brian, tell them.
I don't know. Yoga?
Watched WCW from 1997. It's unbelievable. I do the same shit every night. It's ridiculous. I've replaced
watch WCW.
Well, remember how I used to watch? Remember how I used to watch Bob's Burgers?
Mm-hmm.
Like every single night. Now instead of Bob's Burgers, it's WCW 1997. Well, I started in 1996, so I started watching WCW again. Which this is completely sidebar. I started watching WCW when the NWO formed. Bash of the Beach, 1996. Now I'm up to I want to say May of 97.
Mm-hmm.
So I've covered almost a full year. The show was wild in the 90s. Wrestling was weird in the 90s. It was just... It's a different product, people. It's a different product.
Wrestling's like your new Dragon Ball. You used to talk about Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z literally every episode.
Yeah.
Now it's wrestling.
Now it's wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I watch...
And all 15 people who watch wrestling in the basement are thankful, but the rest are kind of like, okay.
Then maybe for the rest of you, start watching wrestling. A little helpful hint from your, friendly neighborhood Thor.
Can we get to my most excited part
the Ghost
here?
in the Shell stuff, we liked it.
Yes. Weird, but it's cool.
What's your most excited part?
The next one.
Cage?
Rebels.
Oh, that's the end. We wrap with Rebels.
That's not
end
the
of
order you
show.
ever written.
That's because I forgot. Don't look at the notes. Just go.
Okay.
Go off what I
then
say.
Hurry up.
Luke Cage comes out on Netflix next Friday. We're gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. He's going to watch wrestling from 1998 because that's probably where you'll be at.
No,
right?
there's no way I'll get through 97 in the next week. It takes me weeks because I got to watch not only the pay-per-views, I got to watch the nitros leading up to the pay-per-views. So you're talking 4 to 5 nitros at an hour and 45 minutes apiece, plus a 3-hour pay-per-view.
So he's not going to watch Luke Cage, but I will definitely watch Luke Cage.
We will do something with Luke Cage. I will watch it.
We could make a date night and watch it all in one day together.
You just said date night.
Well, it would be a date night.
Oh, God. All right, maybe. I'll think about it. What night? No, we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about
I got a lot of shit going on. So now to your favorite part.
Mm-hmm.
To something we actually do watch and religiously watch. I buy on DVD when they come out. I just bought season 2
it's so
on
weird
Blu-ray.
How this is probably the TV show we're the most committed to.
But it's Star Wars, so it's not that surprising.
It's also super good, so I guess
it
that's
is
a
super
factor,
good.
Too.
It's a double-edged
usually
sword.
short, so we can blast through it pretty quick.
Right. Yeah. No, it usually short, except for when you realize you're starting to watch an hour episode at 11 o'clock on a Sunday night after, being up all day and whatever. Rebels Season 3 premiered last night, which I forgot about, and Facebook reminded me about 5:30 this afternoon. We were getting ready to watch wrestling, so then after wrestling, we got to watch the season premiere of Rebels, which instead of a 30-minute episode was an hour-long episode. Thank you so much, Rebels, which is why it's 12:30 and we're shooting this video now. So Rebels Season 2 ended fabulously. It was probably one of the best season finales of any show ever, and I'm not even overselling that. I'm really not. I'm really not.
It was really good, yeah.
I mean, all I gotta say is Darth Vader versus Ahsoka Tano. If that doesn't get your juices flowing, well, then you have literally spent way too much time watching the wrong show, and I'm really, really sorry. If it does get your juices flowing, you're an awesome person, and you need to be watching Rebels if you haven't. And if you didn't know that Season 3 started, it did, so find it. On the Disney XD app or somewhere. I'm sure you can. It's on my DVR, but unfortunately we probably don't know each other, so you can't watch it. So Season 3, coming off that strong ending of Season 2, had some big shoes to fill, right? And boy, did it deliver. The first episode starts off with them on a mission, right off the get. Ezra's got his new haircut. It was a lot of what we saw There were a lot in this first 2-part episode from the trailers.
Yeah, but that's fine.
A lot.
You don't want to give away too much in the actual, like,
you don't.
knee-deep season
You don't.
part.
So they're in a mission. Kanan's kind of withdrawn after what happens in season 2. I won't spoil it. Ezra's got some new abilities. He's learning from...
He's like a butt kicker now.
He is kicking ass and taking names. They kill people. They throw like 2 stormtroopers off this platform into some clouds right away and just murder people when the season starts. So you're like, we're off to it.
Stormtroopers are just getting...
Stormtroopers are just cannon fodder.
They were getting laid out in this episode.
They were.
Like,
they were.
hard.
They were. They got wrecked. They got wrecked. We got introduced to Grand Admiral Thrawn in this episode. Amazing. Still can't believe we got Thrawn. I loved the way they portray him. The way they're portraying him is it's money. It's just it's so money.
He's really menacing.
He is. And to not have a Sith or a Force wielder be menacing and be the main villain of this season, oh man,
it's tough to do just because
it is.
Darth Vader's an easy villain, and that's not to take anything away from him. He's awesome, but he's an easy villain because you've seen how much ass he already can kick.
Well, and even look at the Inquisitors from season 1 though too.
Right.
Like, like they're all Force wielders. There are the Inquisitors, the brother and sister from last season.
Yeah.
I like that they're doing no Force wielders as the bad guys. We're bringing in Grand Admiral, who's like, he just got promoted after his win. It was nice. And then, I don't know, it's weird to see. So they broke Hondo out of prison.
Yep.
That was the initial, that was like the thing they were doing in the beginning of the episode. They broke Hondo out of prison. His buddy gets killed, the little pig guy he's with. Which was interesting that they did that like right off the bat. They like just murder people in Rebels. It's a fun kids show. But yeah, so then we had Kanan's side story with the Bendu, that Force monster.
Took me a second to remember Bendu.
Yeah, it was cool. It was really cool. There's way more to that character. There's way more. That evil laugh he had at the end when he left him with. So Ezra's been training from this Sith holocron, and the voice in the Sith holocron though sounds like Asajj Ventress, which if you remember like Clone Wars, she was Dooku's apprentice, right? So it sounds like her. It really sounds like her.
Well, and this thing's a giant monster that's good at wielding. Well, in some facet, can wield the Force, and he freaking leaves him with like an all-powerful evil bad guy thing.
Right. It was smart. It was a smart move on his part, I think. No, I don't know.
It'll keep it out of bad guy hands, but realistically, this giant monster could also turn evil. Like I don't know.
Well, that's why I want to see where they're going with this.
Yeah.
I really do. So they set this season up perfectly. Ezra gets promoted to like lieutenant or something like that.
Yeah.
So he's in command for the second mission of the episode. And obviously, it doesn't go as planned. By the end of the episode, he's suspended his command. They keep talking about this larger rebel fleet, which, let's be honest, Rogue One is right around the corner. This is taking place almost at the same time as Rogue One. I don't think they are really, though, that closely related in time because the rebellion still isn't formed in Rebels, it seems like, and the rebellion has to be fully formed.
It feels like it is fully formed. Because they talk about it like there's this huge grand thing we haven't seen, and when they see just a couple ships, they're like that's like drops in the pond. And way back when, Thrawn's
like, yeah, they got 3 ships and blah blah blah. And he's like, that's not the fleet. He's like, get out of there, let them take it. Like I know they've got.
And last season that was like their whole fleet pretty much. So that's nothing. It means absolutely.
You're right,
nothing
and they were talking about
now.
that other. So maybe it is fully formed. Which if they're setting it up for some sort of
real close. I mean, we could see the fully formed during the season, but there's no way it's not close. You know what I mean?
Very
it's got to be
close.
it's got to be pretty big for him to be like, 3 ships is nothing. Because, if they had 6 ships, that means that's half their fleet.
Well, I'm curious. I'm just really curious to see where they go this season. We got Darth Maul coming in next week in the preview. They showed. It looks like it's gonna be another great fucking season of Star Wars Rebels, man. Like honestly, it's a great time to be a Star Wars fan. Like we said this last year, because there was so much going on last year.
Oh, yeah.
But this year, like, it's less. But again, like, and this is going to tie back to a video that you probably haven't watched. It's called the Wrestling in the Basement video. It's more focused, like the SmackDown pay-per-view versus the Raw pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars this year is more focused versus last year where it was, like, all-encompassing.
It's like hitting me right in my nerd organs instead of hitting me all over the place. It's
hitting me in an organ, too. Ow. Yeah, so there's that. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, so I don't know. First season, A+. A+. They knocked it out of the park. They did. They set up a lot of stuff for this season. A lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. They set up a lot. Hondu got away with an Imperial ship, so he's out doing his thing. Like, I'm excited. Now Ash versus the Evil Dead. Got to figure out how we're gonna watch that. We got to get on that.
You know
one.
what else is supposedly, and I only mention this real quick because I didn't do any research to see if it's legitimate, and I've seen fake whatevers, but supposedly season 2 of One Punch Man's coming.
Yeah, that's confirmed.
Confirmed?
Yeah, that's confirmed. I saw that on enough places. One Punch Man is getting a second season. So, late addition to the docket. Thank you. Anime news of the week.
I'm so excited for that.
If you've never seen Ghost in the Shell, check it out. If you're not watching wrestling, you should. Like I said all the time, even though we took the wrestling part off the show, watch wrestling. Yeah. It's cool. Luke Cage, Doctor Strange, not that far away. More consistent episodes, hopefully.
Gamer Corner, hopefully.
Gamer Corner, for sure, soon. It was supposed to be today, but it's not going to happen because it's late, and we gotta wrap this bitch up, and we got places to be and sleep to get, and and 1997 WCW to watch. So, that's where my life's going. Until next time, you know where to find us. And when you do, please like, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. It gives us warm fuzzies. And you want to give us a warm fuzzy, don't you? Deuces. If you like what you just saw, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and like our Facebook page.